excitement at this year's AFMA Feed Miller short course. 52 participants, but it's not about games, it's about learning. Let's find out more from Liesel Breitenbach. Liesel, yes, what is the purpose of this course?
Lisa, thank you very much. This is a course that we offer every year, and the purpose really is to enhance feed mill efficiencies. So it's all about learning, as you've said before. It's quite an intense, in-depth course, doing all the detail about the different processes in the feed mill. So it's a very good learning experience, and we expect that the knowledge that the participants gain from this, they take back to the feed mills, and they can really use that in practice and enhance the efficiencies of our mills.
Yes, that would be my next questions. Who are the participants? Where are they from?
Yes, traditionally it was only focused on our plant or production managers. Your electrical engineers or your maintenance crew would be predominantly the primary participants, but we've also added the nutritionist as an interest group, and to encourage good communication and understanding between the nutritionist function and the production function. We've really seen over the years that that has worked very well. So now, that is the course.
Last year we had participants from other countries, from neighbouring countries. Is that the same this year?
Yes, this year we did not have as many foreign countries as we had last year, but we do have from a few countries. I think Saudi Arabia and Swaziland in Zimbabwe is here as well.
Just one or two of the specific themes you're covering.
Yes, it would be anything that you will find in a feed mill. So it will be a pellet mill. They go into very much detail about each different process, aspiration systems, conveyor systems, and all the different technical aspects of a feed mill. They cover it in absolute depth. So there is something for everybody.
And do you have different course leaders?
At the moment, we've been very fortunate. I think part of the success of this course is exactly the course leader, Mr. Arends Neff. He was the previous executive director of the Swiss feed milling technology. And he is since retired, but he is continuously involved in transferring of knowledge, and he's got a wealth of knowledge to do that. And I think the success of this course, he's got a very unique way of presenting this course, a very high level. And he is very much part of the success of what we've achieved thus far.
And who makes it possible?
I'm very happy to say that this course has been wonderfully supported all the while. First of all, from Bühler, also a feed milling company that is well known internationally. So they have traditionally been involved in this course for many, many years. We have also got Automil that have joined us recently, and they are a big part of the sponsorship for this course as well. And this year we are very fortunate to welcome a new sponsor as well, our Biofarm. It's one of the newest members of AFMA, and they are involved in laboratory equipment, and they are sponsoring as well. So we are very fortunate to have them.
Liesel, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stay tuned, because after this we'll be talking to them. As Liesel mentioned earlier, our Biofarm is involved for the first time this year. Who are you?
So I am Jerobium Julius. I'm representing our Biofarm. We are one of Europe's leading biotechnology companies. I serve the role as the international sales manager, particularly in our food and feed analysis department. And in summary, basically what we do is we produce analytical kits to ensure that those who participate in the food production chain can ensure that the food is safe. So that is what we do.
And why are you involved?
We are involved, actually last year it was the first time we started hearing about AFMA, and we identified that the values and what AFMA is striving towards kind of aligns with what we also want to do, that's dedicated to feed safety. And we thought, okay, maybe after the forum, let's do something different this time around, which is the Feed Miller short course, of course. It's been a 10-day hectic schedule for them, so we felt like maybe we should do something to de-stress and decompress, and that's the activity that you can see behind you, which is essentially building like a boxcar and then racing at the end. So yeah. It's all fun now.
They call it de-stress.
De-stress.
What's been your experience for attending and being with the people for the first time?
I think it's my first time also being part of the event. This morning when I came here, they wrote the exams. I could see literally the stress on their faces. So it made me feel good that we're going to, make the day end on a high note and with having a lot of fun. So for me, I can see that everybody's enjoying it. The groups are diverse. Everybody's communicating really well. It really just re-emphasizes that we are stronger together, So really, really fun time this far.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Lovely being here. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Zimbaina Shisaburi Shungu. I'm from Zimbabwe. I work at National Foods Limited in Harare. I want to give you a feedback of this course. This was a very good course. I really enjoyed every bit of it. My major highlight was on the aspiration systems, considering where I come from. We have a lot of improvements to make, and I think I'm going to take that back home and make improvements at our plant.
So this is by now it's the 8th course in this feed milling technology. Actually, I started the first one in 2010, and then the idea was to have every 2 years a course, but then for certain reasons there were some interruptions. Of course, also Corona came in between, and 22, 23 and 24 there was one after the other. So it's the 8th course, and number of participants increased permanently. We started with around 30-35 participants in the beginning and increased now. Last year it was 56, this year it's 52 participants, which is quite a good number. And I recognized also that colored people increased. Last year we had exactly 50% white, 50% colored. This year I have not analyzed yet, but I will find out what it is. In knowledge, I believe if I just look today, some participants from certain companies which have sent students in other years already, I guess there is they took benefit from their former colleagues and they performed. Maybe in this course it was not a complicated test, but they performed very well, and this is a very clear indication that there is a benefit of this course for the feed milling industry in general. Yeah, okay, the course it's basically focused on feed milling technology, and nowadays, of course, everyone wants to produce maximum feed in best or good quality at lowest price. So the efficiency of the plant, it's definitely always a question. Saving energy, saving production costs in general, and still producing good quality products. In the meantime, also respecting requirements from legislation part, like cross-contamination, segregation, homogeneity of the feed. I think these are basically the main parts what we are looking at to improve also in South Africa. I've visited some plants down here, and some plants are looking quite good. I cannot complain, but I have seen also other things in South Africa, which you will find also in other areas of the world. So there is improvement there.
I attended the feed millers course held by AFMA, and I really enjoyed every topic that was addressed. The topics were quite in-depth and had quite a lot of subjects that we could address regarding feed millers. I definitely recommend it for all departments in a feed mill, and a few things that I can take away from the experience is my favorite part was definitely size reduction and conditioning.
Ek werk ook nou by Nutrifeeds Bloemfontein voermele. Hulle het was een van die kandidate wat hulle vir die kursus gestuur het. Dit was 'n redelike waardevolle kursus gewees. Dit het mens baie meer kennis gegee oor die prosesse wat in die fabriek self gebeur. So mense sit nie nou net en kyk hoe die proses gebeur nie, mense het bietjie nou meer in diepte kennis oor wat gebeur in stap 1 tot by stap 5. En dit help ons ook om mense masjiene bietjie meer effektief te kry. So as mense menger bietjie kan druk van 'n 10 tonne uur na 'n 12 tonne uur toe, gaan dit op die einde van die dag baie vir die maatskappy ook sin maak en vir menself sin maak om daai stap bietjie vorentoe te kan kry.